Greetings, Earthlings. This is Tamasha with Mother Earth's Healing, and thank you so much for joining me. Today is Thursday, so that's Herb Day Thursday in my world. Every day is Herb Day for me because I'm an herbalist. That's what I go to school for. So my life is surrounded by herbs. But today we're going to talk about an Herbal First Aid Kit that I'm going to teach you how to make. I think things are going to get worse in 2020 before things start getting better. I don't know when that's going to be, but I think everyone should have some sort of first aid / survival kit for just, even if you're single or if you have a family. I think it's important for you to have around. And if you've seen in most first aid kits, they have quite a few things for you for different situations. You know, you never know what emergency may come up. And a lot of those products are full of chemicals. You know, the ingredients are not good. So if you're in a situation where you're feeling bad, you don't want to make yourself worse in the long run by dealing with all of these chemical filled products. So we are going to learn how to make a first aid kit. All right, it's an herbal first aid kit, and this is upside down. This is one that I created, and it will be on sale on my We Buy Black shop and my Etsy shop starting on Monday, which is October 19th, I think, something like that. But these products in here, I'm going to teach you how to make over the coming weeks so that you'll have your own kit by the end of the year if you're into the DIY thing. Some people are not with that, and that's why they're like, Jade, Tamasha, just let me know where to go and get the products. I don't have time to be making stuff. So yeah, that'll be available on my shop, in my store on Monday. So let's get into what is in the kit for your shopping pleasure, and also to show you what some of the things that we're going to make. We will probably end up making everything in here, but it won't be exactly like this. This is going to be focusing between 1 and 3 herbs. I don't want to get too detailed, especially for people that are new to herbal healing. The point is to encourage you to do your own research. Check out one herb, see what it's all about, see how it might be able to benefit you, and go from there. So, okay, the first thing we have in the kit is an herbal healing salve. This stuff is amazing. I used to make a salve called Comfrey Leaf. That's the main ingredient in here. And I would say the Native American Indians, at one point, they called it knit bone because they learned that it was able to mend fractures and, you know, broken bones and fractures and stuff like that together. So this is an amazing salve to use topically. Since then, I've improved it, so it's made with other herbs that can help with things like poison ivy, eczema, psoriasis, burns, cuts, scrapes, bee stings, bug bites. It has everything you need in it. Tea tree oil, it has everything you need in it to help to get rid of pain and infection and all of that stuff. So that's what that is, the ointment. And then we have cayenne pepper tincture. Okay, cayenne pepper tincture, that ointment also has this in there. Okay, so the way cayenne pepper tincture works, it's really good for blood pressure control. So it helps to stabilize the blood pressure. So when you use it on the skin, it kind of forces that area, if you have a cut or a wound and you want it to stop bleeding, it forces that area to stabilize the blood pressure so the blood is not rushing in, and that can actually help that area to stop bleeding. When you consume it internally, which is what this is in here for, it causes the blood to, like I said, it evens the circulation. It helps the body to circulate normally. It helps to keep things going in a smooth manner. And so if someone is in a situation where they may be having a heart attack or heart pain or chest pain, you can give them some of this tincture, and that will help to stabilize the issue and get the blood pressure going until you can get them to the doctor or the hospital. And then we have white willow bark tincture. This stuff is, I just recently put this to the test, and when I tell you I wasn't sure at first because it took a minute for it to take effect, but then I had to think, when you take a pill, you have to wait for it to work. So white willow bark tincture. As an herbalist, we consider this, and you can do your research on all of this, As an herbalist, we consider this like an herbal aspirin. It has salicin in it, which is one of the main ingredients that is used to create aspirin. So yes, white willow bark tincture. This is really good if you're in a situation where someone has pain, whether it be muscle pain, headache, cramps, something happened where they broke a limb. If they broke a limb, I don't know about that. They might need something a little more potent, but you get my drift. Okay, and then we have an antibacterial wound wash. And this has everything in it that is antibacterial, antimicrobial, antiviral, antiparasitic. It has everything in here that you can think of to put on an area that has been a wound of some sort. If you're out in public and you cut yourself, if you're camping and you fall, you don't have water like that around, you can put this on there, and this will help to kind of ward off any kind of infection and stuff like that. So we have that in there. And then we have, what is this one? Siberian Ginseng tincture. Siberian Ginseng is an adaptogen. Ginseng is an adaptogen. And so this is in the kit to help you to adapt to situations that are stressful. You never know what might happen. You know, house catch on fire, earthquake, tornado, hurricane, any kind of stressful situation, car accident, anything happening in a campground. You just never know what kind of emergency might come up, and you just need to like decompress and not stress out before you have a stroke. That's what Siberian Ginseng is good for. It's an adaptogen. Amongst other things, it's really good for vitality. So if you're an athletic performer, it's really good at enhancing your athletic abilities. And then we have an herbal eye wash. Now, if you work in a place that's like has a building, if you work anywhere other than home, most places have a first aid kit station, and you may have noticed the herbal eye wash, or it's not herbal, but there's an eye wash station there. That's what this is. This is made with the #1 herb intended for eye health. It's called Eye Bright. So the name says it all. And this is really good to help with redness, conjunctivitis, or like if you have debris, irritation. It's made with golden seal and red raspberry leaf. And so that's what that is for. And then the next one we have is ginger root tincture. Ginger root, we already know what ginger is good for. Ginger is good for nausea, upset stomach, if you have motion sickness, if you're traveling, you know, you don't like to take off on the plane, or just overall motion sickness. And pregnant women can also take this for morning sickness. Ginger is good for gut health. It helps with, I guess, like a detoxification of the gut type of process as well. So yes, ginger root tincture is in there. If you find out that you're having more severe sickness, like possibly food poisoning, and you think you might have to go to the hospital, like you're vomiting and it's that bad, you can try this. This will be in there as well. It's activated charcoal capsules. Now, when you go to the hospital for food poisoning, typically they give you activated charcoal in a liquid form, and they put it in an IV. I've never had food poisoning. Well, I have, but it's so long ago, and I didn't go to the hospital for it. I'm not the type of person to just run to the doctor in the hospital. I get in the kitchen and I open my herb books. I take it back to the old school. So yes, that's what this activated charcoal is in there for. If you find a situation where you've encountered food poisoning, if you take activated charcoal and you still feel like you need to go to the hospital, let them know that you took it at home, because 9 times out of 10, that's what they're going to give you for food poisoning. Okay, and the last thing that is in there is cough syrup. This is an immunity boosting cough syrup. And this is made with elderberries, echinacea, astragalus, amongst other things. And this is obviously, like it says, immune boosting, because you may encounter a situation where you get sick. Sometimes people's immune system go down when they're traveling. And so you just need a boost. You need some help. So that's what this is all about. Or if you're in a situation where there is no doctor or no medicine or anything like that, you have this in your first aid kit. So that is it. Thank you so much for watching this. Please join me every Thursday starting next week. And we're going to start making our own Herbal First Aid Kit. Otherwise, stay tuned. I will let you know. Follow us on Instagram. We're on Facebook, Etsy, and We Buy Black, Mother Earth's Healing. I'll let you know when this is available for sale. And if you want to pre-order it now, just to make sure that you have yours, then send me a message somehow. You can DM me and let me know you want to pre-order one, and I'll tell you what you have to do to make that happen. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe this video. I don't know if I said that, so it's nothing wrong with saying it again. Don't want to get too repetitive though. So thanks. Have a good one. See you next week.